Hello, 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 and
Hi.
welcome. Hold it, Miss Gigi. She's very anxious to be with you all today. It's Megan here with Gigi, and we are at the Novitas Spa and at Gigi's home. And we are so excited to be with you today for our pop-up shop, the Tuesday edition, to bring to you everything that we do here at the Novitas Spa. So we miss you desperately, and we so look forward to having you back with us. But we want to show you, educate you, share with you, and enable you to continue your treatments while you're away from us. And so today, Gigi is joining me, and she is going to be demonstrating on herself, like I did my facial last week. She's going to be demonstrating on herself a dermaplaning facial. And boy, do we have some great pricing and specials for you with that as well. But I want to give you a little background to Gigi Spencer. Gigi is one of the most remarkable women I know. And I don't say, you're welcome. And I don't say that lightly because I know some pretty interesting people, but not remarkable. And the reason you're remarkable to me is nothing seems to ruffle you. You're a hope and possibilities girl through and through, that nothing, your father's ALS, the commitment to him, your own personal life, your mother, and you have a big family, so a lot going on with your mom and your father and all your siblings and so forth. And you're just always there for everybody. And that is the way you approach your work here at Novitas Spa. I had the blessing of meeting Gigi, and I mean that. I don't say those words lightly either. I walked into a school in Austin, Texas in 2004 when I was getting ready to open or it was 2005, I guess.
Yes, 2005.
Yeah, because I had already did my own little studio. I was about to open the Novitas Spa, and I was not from this area, did not know anybody. And so to build a team, forget that, just bringing worker bees in, I had to go to the schools. And I walked in, and in the lobby of the school was this beautiful woman with her scrubs on and just hello, hello, and that big smile. And I met Gigi that day. And so when she helped me pioneer the original Novitas Spa Medical Rejuvenation Clinic. And then she just took a kind of a little left turn and did another project, and then took a right turn back several years later and joined me. And we built together the Medical Rejuvenation Clinic. So I am ever indebted to Gigi's spirit, her love, her hope and possibility spirit. And we are truly here today to share that with you guys. That is truly why we're doing this. We want to be with you in this season that, everyone is quarantined and confined, and we want to share what we do. And we do it with a spirit of excellence, and we want to truly help people understand that, because there, as they say, not two things are created the same. And so with that, I'd like to introduce Gigi Spencer.
Hi, everyone. Hi, family. Hi, friends. I wanted to come to you guys today with Megan to talk about one of my favorite treatments. Before I get started, I would like to say that this is a professional treatment that should be done in the spa. I'm not trying to give you tips on how to do it at home, but if you would like to join us at the spa for this treatment, we would love to have you. I'm going to be talking about dermaplaning. Dermaplaning is a clinical skincare treatment. Most times dermaplaning is done as a standalone procedure in most spas, but at the Novitas Spa, we like to come from a place of excellence. So therefore, we take the dermaplane facial and wrap it around one of our clinical facials. Before I get started, I kind of want to show you some of the tips of trade. Also, before I would do anything, I would cleanse my skin, and I use the Novitas Spa Clinicals Melt Away. At nighttime, this is a treatment that if I'm at home, I can do it to myself. I would probably do it on the weekend when I have time to kind of do a full facial. Also, in the spa, we would be using a surgical grade dermaplane blade. This is a disposable one. We also have a sterile surgical implement, as well as a blade that we use in the spa. The benefits of having a dermaplane facial, first and foremost, is to provide deeper product penetration. It helps to remove dead skin cells and the little peachy hair, which is called vellus hair. Everybody's skin regenerates or has cell turnover about every 30 days. So this is a treatment that you would do no more than every 3 to 4 weeks. It also promotes smoother skin, as well as helps diminish the look of acne scarring or just scarring in general. This treatment is for all skin types, but not all skin conditions. And what that means is skin types mean from, fairest of the fair to darker complected, more melanated skin. But I wouldn't be able to do this treatment on someone who had acne per se. I wouldn't do a dermaplane facial for that. So first, I'm going to kind of show you. I already dermaplaned my skin, and you really can't really tell. I did this side of my face, not this side, but in general, I think I have pretty nice skin. I take really great care of it. So you can't really tell close up, but I will kind of show you what it looks like after I've kind of taken some of the dead skin cells and vellus hairs off. It just kind of comes off like that. And I really don't want to do the dermaplane on myself. I know that we said that we would, but just as not to encourage people to do these treatments at home, just kind of showing you the tricks of the trade. But the dermaplane is held at a 45-degree angle. And I use the dermaplane to, like I said, remove the dead hair and skin cells.
So I just want to share one thing. So you said something very key, is that we at Novita means new birth, new life, always something new. And when I put programs together, and I call that word very specific, programs, it's not just a one and done treatment, and always looking at the individual for their needs,
right,
and trying to educate the consumer. And we're all consumers, we're all learning all the time. Right. But Gigi said something key, is that we don't just do, you come in for a lunchtime dermaplaning, so to speak. We do wrap it around a full facial.
Right.
We feel very strongly about that because so many people truly don't understand the importance of home care and treatments working together. Right. So we just want that zip, zip, zip. That's one thing. But then once you become a client of Gigi's or one of the other gals, the estheticians, then yes, you can come in and she might be doing your eyebrows, right? You might be doing other things, but you can then quickly do that. You would cleanse and do that, but it's because then she's your skin coach. Right. She knows your skin, she said all skin types, but not all skin, conditions. And so it's very key because there are so many people, and we could bore you with stories about people that go other places and have individuals who are not trained do certain things. Just because it's on their menu does not mean that they were trained, and then do that and open up a whole Pandora's box of other challenges.
Right. So, and basically, if you come into the spa, I'm going to assess your skin and, determine what is the best treatment for you. Dermaplaning may not be the best treatment for you, but it is an excellent treatment. It's a great low risk treatment. It's really great for, you have a special occasion, you want your makeup to look fabulous. The dermaplane has no downtime. You might have a little bit of redness after the procedure, but that goes away very quickly. So it just happens to be one of my favorite facials and one of my go-to facials. And most people, it's addictive. Most people come into the spa and they have their DERMAPLANE 1 month. And then, not to say that you can't pop in for lunch and have a quick DERMAPLANE if I have already assessed your skin and determined that that's a good facial treatment for you.
And so we have been talking also, not just today, but in the past, and you held up the melt away.
Yes.
I was sharing with Gigi before we started the segment that people are now, we've been closed for 2.5 weeks, or not quite half, but 2 weeks. And people are now beginning to call because we have a great special, 20% off of all products. And you could be in Paris, Kentucky, or LA, and I will take them to FedEx and they will be shipped to you, but I'll process the order here with the 20% off and you'll receive it, in 3 to 5 days through FedEx. And so a woman just called a few minutes before we went on and said, "Oh, I'm so glad you're there." She was very kind of panicky. And she said, "I really need my products. And I saw that you're doing this 20% off." And so I said, "No worries, I'm here every day, and would be happy to ship it." She goes, "Oh no, I'll come down. Are you doing curbside pickup?" And I said, "Be happy to do that." So just know that we're doing curbside pickup, but also that I would be happy to ship, and it's free freight at this moment in time for such a time as this. So it's 20% off of all products. So Gigi and I put together, in light of that, not just the 20% off product, but a special dermaplaning facial program.
Right.
Because as Gigi said, it becomes addictive. And we also have a facial on our menu that is dermaplaning with our alpha beta peel. If you did not see Bridget in my segment last week, go to my blog on the website and you'll see how I did one hand, and she's on Instagram. And she's doing her hand. But the point is that that's a great facial too, meaning to do the revitalizing facial with dermaplaning and our alpha beta peel. Great program.
So what Megan is saying is that we have a really great special right now for the DERMAPLANE. We at Novitas Spa, we like to do things in a series. So if you were to come in for a DERMAPLANE facial, not that you couldn't get it by your own, but for the best results, it's good to do everything in a series. So we have a really great facial special with our DERMAPLANE. Customarily, our DERMAPLANE is $125. It's classified as an ultimate facial on our menu, but if you add the alpha beta peel, it would normally be $175. So the special is a $680 value. You get 4 dermaplane facials and 3 full-size Novitas products. And these are just 3 of our products, but these are our retail sizes. So you get those at no cost. It's an excellent value. So $539 is the cost of the special. The value of the special is $680. So it's a really, really great savings. And that facial basically comes with not only the dermaplaning, but a double cleanse, exfoliation, a mask. We have a really great mask. Take that mask off. It is an enzyme mask. You get steam and massage. So it's a very luxurious facial, and it's a great value.
Absolutely. And, we're talking to not only our members right now, but others, like I said, about the woman that called about her product, but people are booking their, not only buying gifts, I should say, for Easter. Passover starts tomorrow, but also for Mother's Day, because Mother's Day is just in a month. And so it's a great time to take advantage of this. This is a great value for facials but dermaplaning facials, as well as 3 full-size Novitas retail products. And then you always get a steam with our treatments. Now, if you're in Wisconsin, you can't come and do that,
Right.
but you certainly can take advantage of the 20% off the products. But that's a wonderful way to kick off, because after being in quarantine for however long we're going to be, you're going to need exfoliation.
Right.
And that facial that we're speaking about can be, with our alpha beta peel as well. So it's just a really fabulous, it's again, the 4 dermaplaning facials, 3 full-size products, a $680 value for $539. It's a really, really good value. So we look forward to having you call and get your products. And, I was going to do something, and I probably will, but to put the products together with an Easter basket kind of idea. And you can do the curbside pickup with a gift card with our gift bag. I don't have one handy here, but a lot of tissue in our signature silver bag. We'd be happy to do that as well for you. So don't think that we're closed. I mean, we're closed for services, but we're not closed to connect with you. We are here for you.
We are here for you. I just wanted to do a little shout out. I'm also a manicurist, though we don't do nail services at the spa anymore. But I was trying to figure out how I wanted to come on live, and I felt like the best way to do it was to come with a clean face so you can actually see my skin. But I also popped on some Color Street nails, which Megan has behind her. That's something else that we're doing at the spa. So I just wanted to give you a little shout out to Color Street.
Thank you, Gigi. Yeah, because more and more individuals are recognizing, holy crow, thus nail salons are closed.
Yes.
And what do I do?
5 minutes to put these on.
Oh, right, exactly. 5 minutes. I did that demo. I don't know when that was now, maybe 2 weeks ago. But I mean, I only did two fingers, but it was less than a minute.
Yes.
But I took them off too. I took them off, and that probably takes the most time. I took them off, and putting them back on is like easy peasy. So it is really a great, and they're so inexpensive. They're very inexpensive. That you used is, is it a solid color, or does it have?
I did the green, but then I also did a little accent nail with the silver. So I don't have long nails and don't wear nails, but this is a real easy fix. So great skin, great nails.
Yes. I read someone said today, great lighting, great lips, and great nails. And us girls are in good shape, right?
Yes.
So we're here for you. So just know that between home care, we ship all over the country, as well as curbside pickup. Color Street is Color Streets /Hope and Possibilities, which is the title of my book. And then the array, that's why I was asking Gigi what she had on, because I don't have my glasses on, but what she has on. And there's such an array, right? I mean, it's
there
amazing.
is lots of choices.
With the designs. Yes, it's just really cute and super for children. Mentioned Easter baskets. I don't know if you would get them yet. I mean, still for an Easter basket, but that would be a cute little thing in an Easter basket for little girls, because they have such cute little designs too, for children. So it's a really unique product. And as I shared last week on the podcast that we talked about it, I manufacture products. It wasn't like I was looking for something to sell. But when I see something that truly is remarkable, just like you, I pay attention to it. And it really is, and this is before this quarantine and unparalleled time, not ever thinking nail salons would close, but this is an unparalleled time that people still need to feel good. So we are here for that. So today is Tuesday. So what are you doing for your own self-care, my dear?
Well, I start out the morning, of course, in prayer. It's very important to me, thanking God for life, health, strength, and especially for myself, but as well as my family and my friends, my clients. I have been lounging a little bit extra in the bed. I've been working out every day, cooking every day, which is exhausting. I mean, I thought coming home in the evening and cooking was a lot, but cooking 2 or 3 times a day is a lot. So I've been just trying to make sure I get my water in and get my sunlight in, my vitamin C, D, A, just so that I stay healthy. I am studying. I became a doula, as you know, a few months ago. So I'm working towards my certification. And I'm also developing a beard and bath line.
Yay.
So, mm-hmm.
Tell the folks a little bit, first of all, about what a doula is. I know what that is, but many people might not know what that is. So I just want to share, because the doula dynamic is not, it's not new. And it's also, again, back to being a remarkable person at heart. But we're going to be into a different mindset going forward. So share about what that is, GiGi.
So a doula is basically a birth assistant, someone who helps their client be empowered to have the, birth that they desire. Unfortunately, right now, because of what's going on with the COVID-19, some doulas aren't being allowed in the hospitals with their clients, but just like we're figuring this out and going live, there are different ways to, be in touch with your client, doing live sessions. I'm basically there to make sure that my client is comfortable and that they know they're breathing and, things of that nature. But just basically to help a mother or a family have the birth outcomes that they would like.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. And that's going to be such a great enhancement, not only to other people, but your own life.
Right.
Because again, it's that value.
Yes.
It's giving.
Yes.
And it's priceless.
It is.
To when you give and then you receive. It's just priceless.
Yes, I'm really excited about it. It fits into, my idea of whole body wellness. It's like life starts there. So, it's a really good way to give back. It's something that I can do for the rest of my life, and it's something that I can do for me and others. So,
absolutely. It is a go-giver / hope and possibilities dynamic. So share about your beard line. Share about that.
So actually, Taylor and I years ago started doing
Taylor.
Taylor is very close to me. Most of you guys know Taylor. She is our lead spa coordinator at the Novitas Spa, but she is also like a daughter to me. She and my son have been together since they were teenagers. So she's been in my life well over 10 years. So we both are very creative people. So probably about 4 or 5 years ago, we started at the holidays making soaps and bath teas and just products in general. I really love your skincare line. So it wasn't something that I looked into, but I am really big on, natural essential oils. So everyone in my family, most of the guys anyway, if they don't have hair, which lots of them do, but they definitely have beards. So with the trend of beard products, I decided probably 2 years ago to start with a line, but I only played with it a little bit. So I've just been taking the time to develop and try different oils and see what's best for my products. So I've come pretty far. I have a great logo, building a website. The product is great. I'm anticipating that once this is all over, I'll be ready to launch it. So I'm excited about that.
Well, that's one of the things that I want to do with the going forward of my Hope and Possibilities platform, I guess you'd say. That as this evolves, not just from Novita, but meaning to help others to not only actualize, but promote their dreams, goals, and desires. And it's something I really would like to do. One of the things that I was thinking about, GiGi, and I wasn't sure when I would share this, but there's really not many people on this, but hopefully people will watch the replay. But is that My story, my book is my story. And I was thinking today how God said to me that night, or that morning after Paul passed and went home to Jesus, to heaven, to share my story. And, if you get a mandate and you know it in your spirit, you need to follow that.
Right.
And I was thinking about how having done that, meaning I was working on another project, which I will finish. It's for the spa industry, but it's an online course. But I was thinking today how I knew as I knew it was time to do that. It's like you're saying about your line there and do the doulaship, is that it's time to share with you guys to write down, because you're home. You have plenty of time. I mean, everybody, many people, I should say, like Gigi, is using this time constructively and doing projects that you've been wanting to have the time for.
Right.
But everyone has a story of hope. Everyone has a story of how they, overcame that challenge. And it was about that hope in tomorrow. It gives you the power in today.
It does.
And, to keep going. And I would love you to just take a minute, an hour, and write down your story. Email it to me. Email it to Megan@novitasspa.com. And I'm going to start working with those stories, because everyone has a story. Everyone. And I would love to hear your story and then share it together. And that's one of the things that this is going to evolve to, as I always use that word, evolve. If you look at my life and my business life, it has evolved, over time. So has yours. And so has everyone that is watching us or will watch this. So, again, I want to leave you today, which is Tuesday of Holy Week, that, God, John 3:16, God gave his son and gave us the greatest gift. And this week more poignant than ever. And so we are truly here to give to you, to help you with anything you need. Comment on Facebook. We'll share next week. When we're back with Gigi will be back with me next week. Thursday, Miss Sarah Petrowski is going to be doing eyelash strips and tinting and eyelash tinting. So you're going to have fun with that. And then we'll do another one Tuesday with Bridget, and then Gigi will be back Thursday. So we'll just keep doing fun things, but I want fun facts too. Like Gigi is a doula. Yay.
A doula.
And she is also creating her own beard line for gentlemen and other people, I'm sure, because it'll expand from there. It will evolve.
Yes, it will.
It will. So thank you, folks, for joining Gigi and I today on our pop-up shop for Novitas Spa, taking the spa to you. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow for Totally You Today. And Gigi, thank you.
You're welcome.
And what do we say? Be blessed. Be blessed. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.